Okay, so this video is going to be 10 things I liked about Trump, 10 things I didn't like about Trump. Okay, all right. As we can see here, I'm going to start with 10 things I don't like about Trump. Uh, One, he didn't go with his instincts once he got into office, and he brought more of the swamps with him, or he hired people from the swamp, i.e., he hired Sessions to be his attorney general. Yeah, and to instead of bringing in somebody outside that hasn't worked. Maybe Powell, Linwood, or one of the others. But then again, power corrupts absolutely. Uh, Other things that he did, hiring that chick that wrote that tell-all book that was nothing but a lie. Right. Not too much a fan of his cheating. I know Karen McDougal, yes. Horseface, no. Uh, no. Come on. You really think with Melania, Marla Maples, and Ivana, he's going to go with a tattooed stripper? Don't think so. Another thing he did was he didn't pardon Michael Flynn right away. He didn't pardon Assange, and he didn't pardon Snowden. Okay. Uh, the other things he did not prepare and understand how nasty Pelosi can be. I mean, Pelosi has nothing but hate in her heart. She doesn't even like people in her own caucus. She thinks they're below you. The other thing he didn't do was the Section 230, removing the protections from places like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. I know he can do that alone. Okay, and he was unprepared for how bad the Democrats would cheat. And the last of my 10 things would be not firing Fauci. I think both the Democrats and the Republicans knew that Fauci was bad, but the fact of the matter was it helped to discredit Trump and make him look bad, so they wanted him on there. It wasn't to protect him, it was to help oust him. Now, for the 10 things I liked about Trump. One, most of the time he just really didn't care about the media, and he would fight back. Two, he brought the economy back. Three, he understood the tax situation, and the fact of the matter was that only the middle class was paying taxes. The rich incorporate the tax into the pricing of the product. If they can't make a significant profit, they move it overseas. There were people turning around to come back into the U.S. once those taxes were removed from American businesses and American corporations. He also signed deals to bring the pipeline back to the U.S., which was way more safe than driving trucks or driving ships. I guess people don't remember the big BP spill, the Alaska spill. A pipeline is the safest way to get gas from Canada to America. And that caused a lot of jobs. He brought the housing industry back on pace. He helped increase wages. People complain about a living wage. Well, he got you guys a living wage. It was very hard for people to do that. Okay, he hired Michael Flynn. That was good, but he should have pardoned him right away, because this was just a witch hunt, and put him as high as they can over the DOD. He hired Michael Pompeo. That was great. And then there's Sarah Sanders and also Kayleigh McEnany. Okay. Two very tough broads that deserve my respect. Okay. I'm not always going to say that, because sometimes they haven't earned it. Okay. And I think Trump actually genuinely cared about people, but he was just terrible at trying to be a blue collar person. Okay? And he didn't really care much about showing off in the labels and everything. He would just go to Chicago and do the same thing. Okay, well, that's my take on the 10 things I didn't like about Trump and the 10 things I like about Trump. Okay.